Who's been criticized?
Oh.
How are we doing?
Good.
All right, welcome soccer fans to another exciting Oregon Panthers soccer match tonight. We're live from Huntu Field. Tonight as the Division II defending state champion Oregon Panthers host the Portage and Poynette United Varsity boys soccer team tonight. Tonight we will be having teacher appreciation night, so the good teachers there at the Oregon High School are going to be introduced along with all the varsity players tonight, and we'll get going with that in a few minutes. We do want to just quickly thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast, the generous sponsors at Bill's Food Center, Stoughton Health, the Oregon Health Athletic Booster Club, and the Oregon Community Coalition. So we do appreciate that, and we're going to just let things go over to our PA announcer to do tonight's announcing.
Each of the Oregon players has selected a teacher or staff member that they want to recognize tonight. So that's what we'll hear in the introductions.
Number 0, Griffin Button. Number 3, Isaiah Anderson. Number 4, Xander Potter. Number 6, Emmett Rocker. Number 8, Luke Wilson. Number 9, Jacob Truder. Number 10, Dylan Truder. Number 11, Nick Hellman. Number 13, Mason O'Brien. Number 16, Landon Johnson. Number 17, Matthew Lanay. Number 20, Ginu Lee. Number 21, Alex Trott. Number 23, Bryce Frey. Number 28, Trig Lipsky. Number 35, Sawyer Lipsky. Tonight, the Oregon Panther boys varsity team is celebrating Staff Appreciation Night. Each athlete was given the opportunity to think about his time in the Oregon School District and invited a staff member who has influenced his life in a positive way. Here are your Oregon Panthers with their staff honorees. Number 0, Jack Kreckman, with them, Megan Mackey, former fourth grade teacher at Leatherwood Middle. Number 0, Noah Hansen. With him, Miss Blair, English teacher at OHS. Number 2, Luke Bennett. With him, Miss Rochelle Linen, online facilitator and professional at OHS. Number 3, Mason Dierks. With him, Miss Tracy Rosemeyer, math teacher at OHS. Number 4, Juan Carcano. With him, Mr. Mark Dierks, physical education teacher at OHS. Number 5, Colin Vandermount. With him, Mr. Chris Wigman, social studies teacher at OHS. Number 6, Kellen Dierks. With him, Mr. Matt Weber, social studies teacher at OHS. Number 7, Norm Malcolm. With him, Miss Tina Haverson, Spanish teacher at OHS. Number 8, Carter Ullman. With him, Mr. Kyle Caston, teacher at OHS. Number 9, Miles Thomason. With him, Mr. Chris Brock, construction instructor at OHS. Number 10, Anthony Ellert. With him, Miss Anna Gavin, Spanish teacher at OHS. Number 11, Casey Schnoker. Mr. Den Steen, teacher and basketball coach at OHS. Number 12, Max Westfield. With him, Miss Lynn Bujowski, family and consumer science teacher at OHS. Number 13, Pierce Nelson. With him, Miss Patty Reiner, English teacher at OHS. Number 14, Elias Huey. With him, Miss Liz Galicia, language arts teacher at OMS. Number 16, Daniel Compton. With him, Mr. Ned Lees, technology education teacher at OHS. Number 17, Liam Holton. With him, Lisa Foltz, athletic trainer at OHS. Number 20, Cameron Eek. With him, Miss Kathy Mentic, math teacher at OHS. Number 21, Nige Dorbo. With him, Mr. Brian Bothwell, math teacher at OHS. Number 22, Nick Schaefer. With him is Jillian Beatty, agriculture teacher at OHS. Please join me in applauding the 2022 Staff Appreciation Night honoree. Thanks for all you do to support the students at the Oregon School District.
National anthem.
Please rise for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched
All right, soccer fans, we greatly appreciate you once again for joining us. Beautiful evening here in Huntoon Field. A little cooler tonight. Game time temperature is right around 60 degrees with a slight breeze. A little cooler than our last matchup. I'm sure it'll assist the boys tonight, though. What do we got? My able-handed right-hand man tonight, Tim Higgins, here with me. What are we looking for tonight, Tim?
Well, this is a team that Oregon beat pretty soundly last year, 10-0. There were a couple of kids, including my son Max Higgins, who got his only goal of the year against this team because there was extended playing time for the non-starters. I would anticipate something similar to that. The JV team won 9-0 already. They actually shortened the game because the score was such a spread. So this is definitely a team Oregon should be able to handle easily. They're coming off a nice stretch of games on the road after their last home game, which they lost to Madison West. They went to Monona Grove and played a really good game, a nice come-from-behind victory, 2-1, and showed some really positive signs in that game, I thought. The goalkeeper play in that game was terrific. Then they shut out McFarland 3-0 last Saturday, and then beat Edgewood 2-1 Tuesday earlier this week at Redden. And the interesting thing about the Edgewood game is they made a change in goalkeeper and put Noah Hansen in for the game, for the whole game, and instead of Jack, who had been taking most of the plays in goal. Now it looks like Jack is out there again tonight, and I heard just before the game started that Noah Hansen broke his collarbone in practice yesterday. So I would anticipate he's out possibly for the rest of the season.
Never like to hear about kids getting hurt, especially this time of year.
Right.
We do want to also thank our able-bodied cameraman tonight, Paul Zwicker, for filling on the camera. We greatly appreciate that. We are going to get going here with tonight's action with the Oregon Panthers and their home darks going from left to right, and Portage is in the whites going from right to left. Oregon does come into the game this evening with a ranking of number 4 overall in the state and number 2 in D2. We do want to thank our sponsors once again as we get this game going. Bill's Food Center and the Stoughton Health Clinics, Oregon Athletic Booster Club, and the Oregon Area Community Coalition. And let's not forget the good folks at One Community Bank for sponsoring our scoreboard throughout the season. Panthers get going right out of the gate. We do get a cross right out in front and a goal right out of the gate in the first minute of the game. It looks like number 6, Kellen Dierks, puts the Oregon Panthers on the scoreboard. That is only, I believe, 26 seconds into the game, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. With the assist from his brother Mason.
Nice cross across the field from Mason. Put it right behind the defense. Kellen right in on goal. They're going to have a very difficult time against this first team of Oregon, I have a feeling.
Number 6, Kellen Beers.
Portage does look to try and control.
Mason Beers.
Putting it up the sideline. That's going to be put out of play by number 5, Colin Vandermouse. Throw into Portage Poynette. Looking to compose themselves after giving up an early goal. Oh, side judge does overturn that and puts it in for a throw. And now Oregon controls. That's number 12.
Max Westfield.
Max Westfield that puts that in. Westfield and looking to get in on the action early and often as well.
He was one of the other guys to score his first goal last year against this team.
Poynette keeper puts it into play. Luke Bennett able to put it down, but controlled by Westfield. Westfield looks outside for Kellen Dierks. Dierks takes a touch, puts it through. He does find Noah Malcook. Malcook looks for inside. Westfield's able to control. Puts that touch out to number 10, Anthony Ellert. Poynette clears. Ellert controls again, though. A little bit of a touch pass there for Kellen Dierks to control. Poynette looks to control out. Does go off at number 16, Daniel Compton, for another throw into Poynette. Poynette puts it in to their back line. Playing across the back line with heavy pressure from Malcook and Dierks. Let me correct myself. That's actually Ullman that was putting on that pressure.
Here's a
Alban
chance,
now to the
chance for
corner.
Ullman to show off his speed here.
He puts it inside. That time it did find Dierks. Poynette clears though. Having trouble bringing it down. Schenecker now controls. He's going to put it all the way across his back line to find Compton. Compton with space. Takes the touch. Puts inside to Kellen Dierks. Dierks with a touch. Sliding his brother. Mason. Mason with the cross. Finds no feet right away. Ball looks to be placed in play by number 5, Colin Vandermoos. Puts it off the shin guards out of bounds, but it is going to be a throw in to Oregon. Vandermoos looking for Dierks. Finds him. Puts in. Just misses the cross. And then the rebound shot also finds the feet of a defenseman. Great opportunity there. Missed by inches. Vandermoos now back to Schenecker.
Yeah, I liked how Compton was in position for that play there.
Compton not afraid to get up into the action and play forward and press, especially against teams like this.
Absolutely, yeah. He's he's a defensive sweeper, right? He's all the way down in the box right now.
Almost playing a wing. Bennett out to Compton now. Compton just a little late on his touch there, but able to recover. Plays off the shin guards. He'll go out. It'll be a throw in. Compton finds Dierks right away. Nice touch. Takes on a man. Puts it down the line. Finds Malcook. Malcook now takes his man on. Nice footwork. Going inside. Going to place it across.
Oh, nice.
And a
pass.
great finish by Ullman. Fantastic pass by Malcook. And that is going to be 2-0. And we're only 4 minutes and 11 seconds into the first half. That was a great assist. Goal by Ullman with an assist from Malcook.
Noah Malcook.
Speaking of assists, One Community Bank can assist you with all your banking needs. The good folks at One Community Bank with 2 goals on their scoreboard tonight. Poynette doesn't waste any time. Tries to catch Oregon sleeping for a second, but not having any part of that. Westfield now applies the pressure. Gets beaten. Pressure got to the Poynette player, though, just puts it away. Schenecker easily collects. He's going to put it back to Kreckman. Kreckman had an idea, but I don't think that his foot quite got the lace where he wanted it. Doesn't matter, though. Westfield with control. Puts it down to Kellen Dierks. Dierks looking down the line for what Malcook. Malcook controls now. Drives the line. Looking for the corner. Takes that touch inside. Trying to draw a defender to him. Puts it right on the feet of Ullman. Great pass back to Vandermoos. Really like the way Vandermoos was able to finish on the floor. Great save by the keeper.
That was really well executed on the offensive end.
Compton now. A little bit of a tough touch. Put away. Into Ellert. To Dierks. Back to Ellert. Malcook intercepts. He's going to slide Ellert, though. Ellert's going to take a shot. Finds the corner. What a rip.
Wow.
Like that run up from the defensive midfield position by Ellert. Just kept with the play. Malcook slid him. Fantastic. Another assist by Malcook. A great finish by Ellert. And that shot was by Ellert. It was right on the money. Let's add it to the One Community Bank scoreboard.
Assisted by Noah Malcook.
Yeah, really efficient ball movement on that possession.
Poynette trying to clear it out. Taken by Compton. Bennett then to Schenecker. Schenecker up. Finds Mason Dierks. Dierks looking to change the field. Finds Compton. Compton coming up from his position. Makes that corner run. Wanted that ball right back from Malcook. Didn't get it, though. Malcook now inside. Finds Ellert. Ellert looking for the little chip. Great play by the defenseman to clear that out with his head. Compton now plays the ball inside, finds Derricks. Derricks with a hard cross, but intercepted by the keeper. Another nice play by the keeper.
That was well done. The keeper did a good job with that.
He punts it out. Challenged by Ellert. Bennett a little under duress, but able to clear it out wide, and Compton's there now. Gets played out of bounds off of the pressure from Poynette, so it'll be a throw-in to Oregon. Throws back to Bennett. Bennett calmly across the back line to Schenecker. Schenecker outside to Vandermouse. Vandermouse into Ellert. Ellert takes a touch. Finds Derricks. Derricks drives. Tries to bring a defenseman to him. Looks across the field. Doesn't quite get it all the way there. Nice header by the left back. Controlled again by Oregon. Another stick by that left back. Fought for in midfield. Portage Poynette trying to mount a counterattack. Bennett there and intercept though. And it's going to go the other way. Schenecker looking for Derricks. Didn't quite find him. Poynette controls in the midfield. Out wide now. Looking for the 1-2. Luke Bennett, though, too strong on the ball. Puts that out of bounds. That'll be a throw-in to Portage Poynette.
Coming up on 8-minute mark of the first half.
Already 3-0. For our folks at home just joining us. Oregon scored early and often. A little bit of ping pong in the midfield. United comes away with that. But Westfield says not so fast. Plays out wide to Derricks. Derricks controls, finds Compton. Compton plays over the top. Looking for a guy to make the run. Malcook stopped, tried to control with his head. Ullman now with the pressure.
I think on that last pass, Oregon may have been worried about getting caught off sides there. The Poynette defense pulled up pretty far.
Vandermouse now takes the touch, or rather Ellert. Now to Mason Derricks.
Whoa.
Derricks got his eyes a little bigger than his stomach.
He scored on one from about that spot against Monona Grove, so trying to replicate it.
That goal kick is intercepted by Westfield, who plays back to Compton. Compton, his pass gets taken away, but right back into Oregon's possession. Keeper on the ball there, though. Let's calm things down, fellas, and get up there. He puts the punt well past midfield. Nice punt. Good control by Bennett, not letting it get by him. Ball gets back past the defender, and in comes Malcook. Great play by the defenseman, though. Malcook chases down that ball, though. Kept it from going out of bounds. Like the hustle there. He got dispossessed in the box and said, I'm going to go track down my own mistake. That's great effort. Now Bennett in the midfield to Ellert. Ellert to Mason Derricks. Derricks looking to slide Kellen Derricks. Does get in behind. Kellen Derricks now. Good control. Nice strike by Compton. Got good lace on it. That ball curved a little bit. Good save by the keeper.
He had the lane. He put the foot on it.
Anything can happen when you get a shot on goal.
Right.
Ball plays out of bounds. We're going to get a throw in now. Oregon gets controlled. That's Ellert. Does lose it though. Another throw in for United. They really seem to give them a lot of leash nowadays with the way they throw the ball. And not to date myself and make myself sound too old, but those would have been illegal throws back when I played.
Yes.
Ullman now finds Malcook. Oh! Trying to go against the grain on the way the goalie was coming. I like the way Malcook was thinking, but does hit the post.
Yeah, Carter Ullman probably should have been following that play because he'd have been in position for a rebound if he was.
Too busy looking at how pretty it was going to be.
I think he was pretty convinced it was going in.
Derricks looks to try his left foot on for size. Puts that all out of play. We're going to get a goal kick, and we're going to get our first substitution of the night. Kellen Derricks is going to leave the field, and
it's like Juan, number 4.
Does look like Juan. Is it Carsano or Carcano? Carcano. Gets his first action of the night. Good header down from Compton. Carcano not able to keep it from going out of bounds. It'll be a United throw. Left back puts it into play, brought down. Still controlled by Portage, Poynette United. Good hustle by Mason Derricks. Now Westfield controls. Out wide to Carcano. He takes his man on, looks to beat him long. Plays a nice ball into Derricks. Derricks with a great shot. Heck of a save by the keep there. We're going to get our first corner kick of the night down on the scoreboard corner.
Would that be the One Community Bank scoreboard corner?
That would be.
Corner kick for the Oregon Panthers.
Anthony Ellard will take this kick.
We're in the 14th minute now.
Dangerous as always. Puts a nice
Good
ball
kick.
inside.
Oh.
Great header by Schenecker. He comes up from the back line. So much height. Good athleticism. He tacked that ball out of the air. Just went over the post. We are going to get another substitution now off of this goal kick. Vandermus will leave the field now, as will Ullman. And as soon as we can get a clear read on their numbers, we'll let
like
you know who came in.
Miles Tomlinson, and I think that might be Pierce Nelson on defense there.
I do believe that is correct. Tomlinson coming in at the left winger spot, and Nelson coming in back on the left back. They're going to get a
Must have called a foul on that.
direct kick. Puts it in on goal, but Kreckman's there. Makes a save and plays out quickly to Derricks. Oregon now mounts a quick counter attack, trying to take advantage of numbers. Plays it down low. Outside to Tomlinson. Tomlinson all the way across. Found the back door, found Westfield, but not able to finish.
Boy, that was just an inch off.
Offsides.
Just
Oh.
barely.
It was offsides anyway.
Interesting. Still not paying attention to that it was offsides. That ball should actually be at the top of the box if that's what the call is.
Yeah, that's where the ref's standing.
Kreckman plays it up long, finds Malcook. Gives it down to Derricks. Back to Malcook. Nice little cheeky play there. Malcook beating defenders, plays it off. Another offsides call.
Offsides.
Referee talking to Westfield, who placed that shot felt that he didn't need to kick the ball out of bounds. Free kick by the defenseman now. It's up long, controlled by United. Nice play out to their winger. Not able to make the turn though. Tomlinson there to intercept. Now finds Malcook. Looking for Carcano. Carcano gets to the ball. Great save by the keep. Malcook looks to chip him as he's way out of the box, but just isn't able to find the back of the net. Really like the way that keeper attacked that ball.
Goal kick, Poynette.
Mason Derricks and Noah Malcook now will leave the game. Brought down by Compton. That is number 21, Dolball, that came into the game. And still trying to get a beat on the other player that came in.
I think the other one was number 20. Is that Cameron Eck?
I know 21 Dolball came in.
Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the other one was 20, Cameron Eck.
Tomlinson switched sides of the field. He's now on the right side controlling the ball. Plays it back for Compton. Carcano now.
That'll be a corner.
Bit of ricochet in there. Like the way he pulled the trigger on that.
Corner kick, Oregon Panthers.
And yet another substitution. Westfield will come out now, as will Ellert. Looks like Nick Schaefer, number 22, and number 17, Liam Holtzen, in for the Panthers.
Coming in.
Tomlinson puts it in play. A little short, though, not able to finish. Bennett, good speed initially, but Compton there to clean it up. Great tackle by Compton.
Good team defense on that play.
Really well communicated, showed good strength. That's into Eck, down to Carcano. Back to Compton. Goes out of bounds. That's going to be a throw into Oregon. Not quite able to find it. That was intended for Dolball. Now Schaefer to Compton. Compton chips it in. Finds Dolball. Looks to take his man on. Carcano just kind of backing up, not really giving him any space.
It'll be a corner. We're in the 20th minute, almost to the halfway point of the first half.
Compton's going to take this corner. He puts it deep. Does find feet. Not able to get on net, though. Now fought for. Still in the box. Finds Holtzen. That one's going to leave a mark. Ball intercepted by Nelson. Now Schaefer. Back to Nelson. Puts it up. Trying to find Tomlinson there. Holtzen intercepts the throw. Brought down nice by Eck. To Holtzen. Nice turn. Gonna find Compton now. Compton to Carcano. Good bit of footwork. He puts in a nice cross. Finds Holtzen. Ooh.
Goalie kind of fumbled that. That'll give us a corner kick.
Will be a nice corner from that far away team corner. Ball put into play. Carcano there along with the defenseman though. Brought down. Another cross. Nice attempt there to get his head on it. Just couldn't bring it down with Schenecker. Always seems to be around the ball when it's in the box on these crosses.
He covers a lot of ground for Oregon. I think is that the first substitution Portage Poynette's made?
I believe it is.
They have a pretty short bench today, I think. I think they only had about 15 players suited up.
Yeah, if my math is right, I only see about 4 suited players on the bench.
Right.
Bennett now stays calm. Plays it out wide for Compton. He's going to clean up. Take it up top. Brought down by Dolball. Looking for help. It's got Compton there. Easy pass is usually the best pass, is what I was always taught. He got himself out of trouble with that. Now Schaefer, he's going to apply pressure. He's going to win that. Holtzen now. Brought it back down to Eck. Back to Holtzen. Compton. He's like a ninja. You think he's up top, and the next thing you know, he's back there calling for the ball.
Another corner. Into the 24th minute.
Corner kick, Oregon Panthers.
Getting a substitution again now. Carcano, Compton, both leaving the field. Not sure who else came out. I thought I saw 3 players enter. 24 is coming on the field though.
It's Owen Mitchell and Casey Fox.
Owen Mitchell now in. And Casey Fox.
These are 2 kids that have mostly been playing on the JV team so far.
There's Owen Mitchell and Casey Fox.
Owen Mitchell, the son of Coach Chris Mitchell.
Just a tough pass for anybody to be able to control. That was Casey Fox from 19 that was looking for control on that. Portage now trying to take advantage of this Oregon second team. Fox unable to control. It's going to be a throw into United. Love the old school mullet from number 12 on United there. Now Doble. He's looking inside for Eck. Schaefer trying to make the run, pleading his case. Nice little play inside. Fox able to find the man on the back door, not able to finish though.
That was a nice pass by Casey Fox.
Gonna get another substitution.
Poynette.
Schenecker out. Holtzen's going to move back on the back line. Eck is going to move back into a holding mid position as number 25.
Oh, Henry Kreckman, Jack's little brother.
The other Kreckman comes into play.
Coming in for the Oregon Panthers, Henry Kreckman.
I believe other than the Kreckman in goal, I do not believe we have a single starter on the field any longer.
Well, that's the great thing about a game like this. Well, yeah, I see Luke Bennett's still out there.
Oh, you're right. I apologize. Luke Bennett is still out there. I hadn't noticed that.
But that's the great thing about an opponent like this. Gives you a chance to bring some of the kids, especially the seniors that are on the JV team, bring them up for a game and give them some playing time. And then some of the kids who do most of their work in practice get a chance to get out on the field in a game like this.
Holton out wide to Mitchell.
Who knows? Maybe they'll get their first goal of their varsity career.
One could hope. Bennett out there does take him on. Looking for Fox. Still in. Found itself a little hole in the ground and didn't allow it to go out. United throw. Mitchell there. Back to United. Good play by the ball boy. We're going to get, and now we get the Luke Bennett substitution. Schaefer will move back to the back line now. And it looks like number 18. That's Langenol. So now I believe that there are no longer any starters on the field.
I believe that's true.
Bit handsy there by Langenol. Good call by the referee on that one. Can't just grab a guy.
It's his first time seeing some playing action, so.
He was excited.
Right.
Brought down by Schaefer, I believe. No, Dolball. Dolball gets it in behind. And great job making that run was Tomlinson. Able to get it inside, able to pull the trigger, just couldn't find the frame. Now Dolball's going to come out and have another substitution. Number 23.
Federico Mariani Cardenas. So another kid that's mostly on the JV team this year.
Fox finds, crosses. Cardenas finds the ball, pulls the trigger. Heck of a strike. Fortunately, just into the waiting arms of the keeper. Key puts it up to the middle, brought down. Well done by Nelson. Holtzen now plays it out wide. That's Schaefer up to Tomlinson. He's going to make that overlap run. He's going to try to put it into Cardenas. Backline by United is there though. Holtzen now brings it down, finds Cardenas. Good footwork to maintain control. Schaefer to Langenol. Back to Schaefer. Schaefer looking for the cross. Not quite finding anybody there though. Another dangerous play. That was Kreckman. Awfully close to his first goal of the game. I believe that's Juan Carcano back in for the Panthers. Keep with the goal kick, brought down by Owen Mitchell. Casey Fox there. Fought for by United. Schaefer trying to backtrack. All the way in, finds Kreckman. Controls the ball. He's going to play it out wide quickly. Finds Mitchell. Mitchell with the touch. Inside the act, not able to control. Langenol's there to clean it up. Mitchell now.
I think that might have been only the second time Kreckman's had to handle the ball off of Poynette. I mean, there have been a few times the defense has passed it back to him, but I think that's the first time or second time he's actually had to make a play.
It hasn't seen that side of the field too often tonight.
No. And yet, it's still only 3-0 in the 32nd minute on the One Community Bank scoreboard.
Carcano brings it down. Some early and often scoring, allowing Coach Mitchell to go deep into his bench early.
Right.
Which would be the obvious reason for the score.
Right. Although it's interesting because this is not an approach Mitchell took last year. He tended to leave his starters in until they got a 5 or 6 goal lead with last year's team. So some of this may be developmental for some of these kids that he's looking to be on the team in coming years.
I think when you get in a game like this and you can get these guys in a situation where they are in a close game still and every touch is still important, I think the development is just a lot higher than having them come in for a game that's already out of hand.
I think that's a great point. They're probably appreciative for whatever playing time they get, but yeah, there's a lot more learning involved in handling the pressure of having to play in a tighter game.
And it allows them an opportunity to do so against an opponent that is unlikely to get things out of hand.
True.
Corner kick, Oregon Panthers.
Do have the corner now. Fox is going to take this corner, but we're going to get a substitution. Fox is the player being substituted for. Dolball is back in. He's going to take this corner kick now. Drives the ball towards the back door. Just a little long. Good looking ball though. Kreckman plays it back in. That's going to be a goal kick. Dolball wanted it, but it went off of his shins.
Yeah, it did. Got about 6 minutes left in the first half here.
That's 6 minutes up on the One Community Bank scoreboard. Do want to take an opportunity to thank our sponsors once again during this game. These broadcasts not possible without them. Bill's Food Center, Stoughton Health, Oregon Athletic Booster Club, and the Oregon Area Community Coalition, all making broadcasts like this possible. We do appreciate their support, along with the One Community Bank. Corner kick, this time taken by Langenol. Headed out, taken by Nelson. Nelson says, I want to try. But blocked by the defense. Trying to slide it in. United fans wanting a foul there. Referee says play on. Cardenas now looking for Carcano. A good foot race going on. United able to get there and clear it out of bounds, but it is going to be a throw into Oregon, so possession is maintained. Throws in, finds Cardenas. Good strength. Now Carcano. Off to Cardenas. That is going to go up for a goal kick. Ball played up towards midfield. Flicked by Poynette, but brought down and controlled by Nelson. Flicked by Cardenas. Doball, Langenol there now. Cardenas to Doball. Back to Carcano. Shot by Cardenas. Got good foot, was going to be low, but a good play by the defense.
I thought Dolbo had a shot there, and he passed it instead. Might not have had the lane.
Holtzen to Mitchell. Up in the middle to Kreckman. Brought down. Not quite able to control, but Eck there now to Mitchell. Up to Langenol. He's going to slide it through. Keep with great communication with his defenseman. Knew what he wanted, got out there, got it.
Good job coming and getting it.
Quite an athletic keeper. Nice job by Kreckman.
I think Kreckman was unsure there if he was able to pick that up because he wasn't sure whose foot it came off.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was his thought process or if he thought he was going to end up being out of the box.
Oh, that could be too, yeah. He was right near the top, wasn't it?
Either way, all's well that ends well.
Right. That's probably about as exciting as his night has been so far, though, right?
Absolutely. Well, now he's involved. A little bit of pushing and shoving. It's going to be a direct kick for United there.
Free kick, Poynette.
You can put it out wide. Flicked in, nice little ball. Holtzen there though. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a corner kick. Corner kick down at the fire hydrant corner. As we get a substitution, United bring in fresh bodies. Corner's always dangerous. A great header.
Wow.
As the words come out of my mouth, a tremendous ball with a great header. Kreckman does a great job to tip that over the net to keep the scoreboard clean sheet.
Corner kick, Poynette.
Another corner down from that fire hydrant side. He's going to drive another one. At the same point, that player came in hard. Great job again by Kreckman.
He was offsides.
Just got a little bit excited. Cardenas needed to release that just a half a step quicker.
Yep. They had it set up.
United looking to put it into the box. Ball brought down by Kreckman to Cardenas. Now to Schaefer, back to Nelson. To Cardenas, to Carcano. Puts it back to Schaefer. Back up to Carcano. He's going to slide Cardenas. Great job by the back line. That is the halftime, where it's going to be Oregon 3, United 0. With a lot of play by the Oregon second team. We do want to quickly just thank our sponsors as we go into this halftime. The Oregon the Oregon Area Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. They're there to help. Oregon cares. Bill's Food Center. The Stoughton Health Clinics. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Join their team today and help support your student athletes. And of course, the OCA Media is excited to welcome One Community Bank as the scoreboard sponsor for Oregon Panther Soccer.
These teachers provide our students with
We are going to go into halftime, but before going to half, Tim, just quick thoughts on the first half.
Great opportunity to get some guys into the game that don't get a lot of playing time. So I expect to see a lot more of that in the second half, and hopefully they can run the score up, and maybe we'll be out of here early.
Great job by Oregon in the first half. We will be back with the start of the second half right after this break. Thank you. Welcome back, Oregon soccer fans. I'm Jeff Rohr, and I'm with Tim Higgins. We're back with the start of the second half of this exciting match between the Portage Poynette United soccer team and the Oregon Panthers. Thank you for joining us for tonight's live stream on OCA Media. You can find us on YouTube as well as the OCA Media channels on Charter and TDS. Want to thank our sponsors as we get the second half started: Bill's Food Center, Stoughton Health, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, and the Oregon Area Community Coalition. And of course, it is 3-0 on our Oregon One Community Bank Oregon scoreboard.
And of course, we've got another offsides.
We've had a few of those as we went into halftime. We've come out with a brand new starting lineup of, I believe, pretty much what we ended the half with, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't see any starters out there. One thing I noticed at halftime is Elias Huey hasn't been in at all, so I don't know if he's injured. He looked like he might not have been in uniform when they were doing the recognition of teachers and other staffers at the beginning of the game. He was down at the end of the line. And potentially not in uniform, so he might be hurt. I did confirm that Noah Hansen does have a broken collarbone and will be out indefinitely.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Huey, very good player. I was actually making a mental note at halftime to ask you about that. I'm glad you brought it up right out of the gate. We hadn't seen him, a player who's actually started on and off in this season.
Right.
So.
Right, and he played Tuesday night at Edgewood, so I didn't notice anything happen in that game that would have suggested he was injured.
Nice little cross intercepted by the keeper from Portage, who's having an excellent game. Perhaps something that happened in practice this week.
Right.
That punt brought down. Nice job by Nelson. Going up bravely to challenge for that. Eck now. He brings it down to Dobel. Out wide. Finds Kreckman. Kreckman to Mitchell. Mitchell back up to Kreckman. Kreckman waiting. Looking to take a player on and drives the middle. Slides into Carcano. Puts it back. Kreckman tries to pull the trigger. Blocked by the defense. We are going to get a cross. Portage trying to clear that ball. And we are going to get a throw into Oregon. Lots and lots of playing time for the second team, so to speak, tonight. That ball gets past Ack, but Dobel is able to track it down, finds Schaefer. Schaefer out to Mitchell. Oregon in control in their half, as it was the case most of the first half. Ack now, he's going to play it back to Holtzen. Holtzen with a touch. That's up to Tomlinson. Tomlinson looking to slide a streaking Dobel, but not able to get it through. Holtzen now brings it down. Schaefer. Schaefer takes a touch, beats a man. A little bit of a tough touch there, got away from him, but now Carcano's there. Thought he could chip the play, but not enough real estate really for that play there.
Yeah, that goalie played it well too, until that throw, which he threw right out of bounds.
Defensemen are playing off him. I almost like to see Carcano take that touch and just take a strike from the top of the box there.
Right.
Ack now, back to Schaefer. Good opportunity there. Schaefer needs to get a little bit over that ball. He lets a nice flat ball on the ground pop up in the air on him. He didn't get his foot above it. And now Portage able to slip through. And that all starts up at the midfield where a simple play, look, he gets his foot underneath the ball so it pops way up in the air. He cost himself time and space, allowed that defender to crunch on him, able to take the ball away. That then goes the other direction, and they put it over Kreckman. Not a lot Kreckman could do there. Came out, tried to play big, but they had a nice finish.
Right, although I would have liked to have seen the defense step up a little bit more there. I don't blame that on Kreckman at all. He came out to get the ball and wasn't able to make the play, but the defense really didn't react. And one thing to keep in mind, even though you're playing a team that you've beaten pretty handily in the past and you were up on already tonight, you're the defending state champions. Everybody's going to come hard for you every single game. And they're going to play hard even in moments where it's a foregone conclusion.
Well, not only are they defending state champs, but you're the how many time defending conference champs. You're
Right.
the top 10 in the state and making it to the state tournament almost every year. You're one of the powerhouses of the state. Let's just say the way it is. And every team does want to knock the king off the pedestal.
Absolutely. And this is a confident team too. they're a little brash at times. Saw some of that in the Monona Grove game. There was might have been some trash talking and other things there.
That ball is out of bounds. That'll be inbounded by Tomlinson to Eck. Eck up to Carcano. Nice play into Dobal. He's going to play it right back to Carcano. He's got a step on his man. He's going to draw him in. Takes it outside with a nice piece of footwork. And then finish on the floor. What a beautiful play. All the way from this half of the field, Carcano and Dobal had a nice play, give and go, and then Carcano finishes.
Did you get the number of the player that scored that Poynette goal?
Unfortunately, I did not.
The refs are pointing at the One Community Bank scoreboard.
Okay, hold on.
They're correcting the time.
Are they counting up or down?
Up.
40 what? 40? What do you want?
45-31. And it should be counting up.
Getting the One Community Bank scoreboard updated with the correct time.
Sorry for the extracurricular there. There was some communication by all of us in the booth trying to help out.
Well, it was a nice response by Oregon to come back and score right after the Portage Poynette score.
Fantastic response. Carcano really impressed me. A player that I had not actually seen play live this year until tonight.
Oh, the Oregon player's looking for a foul there. As was that Miles went down in the box, but no call from the ref.
Lot of commotion happening right now. Dobal takes a shot. It's going to go for a goal kick.
Boy, looking at a replay, you certainly could have called a foul on that. Miles got really tackled in the box. AR is attempting to signal the ref about something.
Referee in the air going to talk. Trying to get the scoreboard.
Oh, yeah. I've had further issues with the scoreboard here. It's now reading 40 minutes.
Referee coming over, trying to get the scoreboard right.
I can't get it to go up right now. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, they're going to keep the time on the field now.
Corner kick cleared out by United. Another throw in. Mitchell. Now Carcano. He finds Eck. Eck with a touch. Back to Holtzen. Holtzen out wide to Schaefer. Schaefer controls. Finds it inside. I believe that was Fox. Not able to quite get the touch he wanted. Now Schaefer. Great play by Dolball. Tomlinson. Great job by the Poynette Portage United defense there. Holtzen kicks out of bounds. We are going to get a throw. That's Owen Mitchell. Tracks it down. Put out of play. Give me a throw into Oregon. Not before the referee blows the whistle so we can get some substitutions in. If I were to guess, though, we're probably around 49.
Cardenas and Langenol came in on that last sub.
Cardenas and Langenol. Fantastic.
Playing for the Oregon Panthers, number 18, Keegan Reynolds.
Good play there.
Federico Mariani Cardenas.
By Eck. Kreckman. Now with a touch. Plays it up. Looking for Mitchell. That's dual ball down to Mitchell. He cuts in. Nice cross. Looking for Cardenas. Eck trying to bring it down. United. Nice job by the United player there, fending off Eck. A little chip inside. Nelson puts it up. Really like the speed of that United player up front. He might have, I actually believe he might have been the one that scored the goal earlier.
Yeah.
Up there on that far left top side.
Mm-hmm.
United now able to control. United playing with a bit of confidence against this second unit in Oregon. You can see that their play has calmed down. They're not so quick with the ball anymore. Oregon's still getting the better of the play overall, but a lot more confidence being had. Nice ball by Tomlinson there. Finds Cardenas to Eck. Eck lays it off. Finds Kreckman. Kreckman going to go wide now. That's Mitchell. Mitchell not finding feet on that one.
I was just about to say Oregon was doing a good job of possessing the ball until Mitchell passed that to the other team.
Bit of back and forth play going in the midfield between the two teams now. Nice tackle by Schaefer. Schaefer really working harder out there. One of the players that does come off the bench during other games, but really trying to show he wants more minutes, I think.
All right. He's definitely getting the most minutes he's gotten all year tonight.
What do you got for time?
Controlled by Mitchell. Back to Eck. Eck, good composure there. Saw that lane cut off. Now Langenol to Kreckman. Back to Eck. Back out wide to Mitchell. Not quite on the same page on that one. Out of bounds. We're going to get an Oregon throw. Schaefer to Cardenas. Little flick in now. Back to Langenol. Lays it off. Langenol back to Eck. United takes it away. Holtzon's right there. Plays up to Tomlinson. Thompson tried to nutmeg his man. Good job by the United player not letting that happen. That should be an Oregon throw, and it is. Tomlinson now to Holtzon. Got Oregon and United looking to bring players in, so we're going to get a substitution here. Mitchell will leave the field, as will Tomlinson. Carcano back in now.
And I think that's Nelson there is the other one that came in.
And Pierce Nelson back in for the Oregon Panthers. Carcano going to take the throw. Right into Langenol. Touches Cardenas. Back to Eck. Comes into Kreckman. Now to Schaefer. Schaefer looking for play out wide. Good hard play there. Bit physical. Nelson now. Clears it out. Brought down by Dobal. Langenol. United playing hard. Oregon giving United a lot of space in these last couple of minutes.
Yeah, quite a bit of possession here for, okay, maybe that changes it.
Carcano able to slip it into Dobal. Dobal just wide.
He had a chance there. The goalie was out of the goal, and
can see the frustration.
I'd really like to see Oregon get the ball to Carcano and let him maneuver with it a little bit like he did on that one goal he scored. He's a junior, so he might be one of their starting forwards next year. I'd like to see what he can do to develop his skills.
Liked what I've seen from him tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Kreckman.
Nice pass.
Tries to slide it in. Does a nice job of it, too. Just not able to quite connect with Langenol. Well taken by Casey Fox. But put out of play by United. We are going to get a substitution now. Holtzon out.
Is that Mitchell coming back
Looks
in?
like Mitchell is back in. And then Dobal out. And we'll see if that's Tomlinson, I believe, coming back in up top. Now Kreckman plays it back. Found Schaefer there. He put it up top.
Oh.
That nice little cutback pass. Just didn't quite get to Cardenas. He wanted it.
He was ready for it. The defender got there just a split second before he did.
Kreckman now. Back to Langenol. Ball bounced around, but Carcano's there. Carcano
Yeah, you
Good
gotta call
possession. Carcano able to draw that foul. Langenol going to take the free kick. Waiting for his team to set. Puts the ball in the box. Fought for, but now controlled by Kreckman. Back to Cardenas. Nice little Maradona there to get out of trouble. Now Kreckman finds Fox. Ball led into Cardenas. Maybe a little too unselfish by Langenol there.
Maybe.
Eck now controls to
Some,
Langenol.
there was some nice passing there, but yeah, at some point you got to just take your shot. Here we
Now
go.
into Langenol.
Now.
Now he takes the shot.
Just missed that a little bit. Didn't get a clean kick on it.
A little off the side of his foot, looked like not pure lace.
Right.
Good opportunity though. This forward of Poynette United, Portage United, he's got some skill, he's got some speed. Like the way he plays, has some grit. Just doesn't have a lot around him helping out. Bit of out of control play. That was a good call.
Yeah, he was a little frustrated there. Took his man to the ground with a
bit of a body slam.
Kind of hooked his arm and swung him down like a WWE play.
Not the usual thing in soccer.
Right.
Langenol now finds Carcano. He's going to put it in Cardenas. Nice ball. A lot of masse there on that ball from Cardenas. He's got some ability.
He does. Might have just taken another half a second on that. Lined it up better. I'm not sure he had his hips square the way he wanted them, but a little more curve on that ball, and that would have been a great shot.
Also a junior. Don't know if Carcano is a player that's been seeing more JV minutes this year, where he honed his game, but I like his field presence. I like his touch on the ball. He's unselfish. Seems to see the field pretty well. Maybe this is a great game for him to showcase for the coaches and opt for some more varsity minutes. I've been impressed so far.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely been the star for this group.
Nice job. Great save. It was a nice shot on goal, kept it low.
Is he calling that a goal kick?
I believe he's calling it a foul.
Oh, it's free kick. Poynette.
Oh, maybe trying to play the ball when the goalie had a hand on it.
I believe that is the call. Oregon stating there in case they didn't have control.
Right. And he didn't.
Holtzen now. Cleared out of play. Some Oregon folks wanted a foul on that, but I actually will go with the ref on that one. That I don't think there was anything there. I think that was good, just good defense.
Right. We getting a corner here?
We are going to get a corner down there at that fire hydrant side.
Corner kick. Oregon Panthers.
I'm going to get this corner. Looking for the short play. Able to pull it off. Carcano able to control now to Tomlinson.
The call is offside.
Curious. Not really sure how that can be an offsides call when the player had control of the ball.
Right. I don't really understand offsides calls when you're that close to the goal in the first place. It doesn't seem like the rule should apply. I know it does, but
Well, I won't go that far, but when the player has control of the ball and he releases it and he's in an offsides position but the ball's not played back to him, that's not an offsides play.
Right. Yeah, otherwise you could never play the ball back.
Correct. Now Poynette United with control. Great play by Nelson coming across. Keeps it from going out of bounds. And then able to clear up. Nice play by Nelson all the way around there. I like to see that.
Yeah, good hustle to get back there. And actually, I thought he played that off the Poynette player, but the AR gave the throw in to Poynette Portage.
That one was a tough one to see from this angle. I'll defer to the guy that was closer in that instance.
Yeah, I might be biased, right?
Schaefer, though, plays that one out of bounds. We're going to get a throw into United. Player gets out of trouble, makes a good cross. Another cross. A lot of danger there.
I would have preferred to see Kreckman go out and get that ball when it came across the first time. I don't know if maybe he didn't feel like he could get there, but
Can almost see that the confidence in United just keeps growing as the half goes on.
right. Yeah. By this time last year, I think they were calling the game because it was 60 minutes and a 10-0 score. So the fact that they're in it at 4-1 on the One Community Bank scoreboard.
Langenall now looking to chip it in, trying to find goal ball. We get another offsides call.
The call is offside.
It's going to be a free kick by United, intercepted by Oregon. Goalball maybe a little frustrated with all the offsides. Decided to just pull the trigger from about 40 yards. Does sail high and long though.
I don't think he thought he was offsides on that last play, and I'm not sure he was wrong.
Always difficult for a linesman to make a call on when that ball was chipped on those chip plays.
Right.
That ball goes out of bounds. We're going to get a throw into United. Now controlled by Oregon. Fox going to get that back. Going to try to cross it in. Not going to make it, but we are going to get a throw. He's going to play quickly. He's going to look for Langenall, who's able to bring it down with the shoulder. Nice play. Langenall now just a half a clip away. I like that little give and go from Cardenas there. Now United. They're going to try to force the issue. Nelson, he's there. Now Holtzen. Mitchell, he's going to clear it out of bounds. We're going to get a throw in to United. Referee feels that Nelson pushed number 9 in the back while going for that header and is awarded a free kick from just outside the corner of the box. Asking for 10. A lot of confused players on that one. Several flat-footed defensemen.
I didn't hear the goalkeeper calling out instructions at all.
Would like to see your keeper controlling that box and letting everybody know what's going on. Almost feels as if they're a little bit deer in headlights back there.
So it's 4-2 on the One Community Bank scoreboard.
Poynette goal by number 11, Nick Hellman.
We're somewhere nearing the 70th minute mark of this second half.
Yeah, we're keeping the score on the clock on the field tonight, so we're not really sure where it stands, but
We're giving you our best guess, though. We think we're somewhere close to 70, give or take a minute or two. That is going to be a corner. This time Langenol puts it in, looking for Doble. Now it's going to get cleared again. Here comes United. United pushing forward. Putting in the cross. Holtzen there. Now Langenol.
Holtzen did a nice job getting back and slowing that attack down.
Absolutely. Right about the midfield where things
Right.
could have gotten away from him.
Exactly, yeah.
Carcano now to Langenol. Into Schaefer. Slide tackle, that's going to go out of bounds for a throw. Now we're going to get a United throw. Controlled by United. Put in, still controlled. Langenol helps out though. He's going to get an opportunity. Now Holtzen calls him off. He wants it. Takes a fire with his left foot. Nice strike, just a bit wide though. That'll be a goal kick by Poynette United. Goal kick brought down by United, but intercepted by Langenol. Now Holtzen. Holtzen with a nice job into Doble. Back to Holtzen. Trying to slide Cardenas, not able to get it there though. Nice job by Mitchell. Puts it out to Eck. Eck now to Schaefer. Eck back in control, into Holtzen. He's going to try out wide. He's going to look for Tomlinson, not quite get it there though. United in control, but Holtzen steps in. Back into Langenol. He's looking for Carcano. Now Doble. To Tomlinson. Finds Fox. Came all the way across. Now Poynette looking to clear. Now to Holtzen.
Handball.
It is a handball call.
Free kick, Poynette.
Holtzen tried to get real low and use his chest on that one.
Yeah, I think it just bounced off his chest into his hand.
I believe that is what happened too. Nice attack out of the air by Pierce Nelson.
Yeah.
Another player that looks like he's been trying to show what he can do with extra minutes tonight. Carcano now into Holtzen. Back to Carcano. Into Cardenas. Nice ball down the right side, that is. I believe that's Kreckman. Nope, that's Schaefer, actually. My bad. We did win that corner kick, and we got a couple of substitutions now. Langenol is going to go out. As is Tomlinson. And back comes Kreckman and
Casey Fox.
And Casey Fox as well. Eck hustles back. That's Kreckman to Holtzen.
I think Holtzon's another guy who's played well tonight.
Absolutely. His play's been on point. Nice left foot there by Schaefer. On target, made the keeper make a play.
Saved by Griffin Butson.
That's a handball.
That's a little handball there.
Goes uncalled.
Side judge tried to signal for it. Schaefer puts it out. Poynette fighting hard. Not going away. Not quietly.
No, there's no quit in this team.
Going to put our guess at about 6 minutes left in this game. Kreckman's goal kick goes up. Finds Dobel. He's able to win that ball.
Nice job winning that ball.
Really going strong down deep.
Great cross.
And almost an own goal. Phenomenal play by the keeper.
Saved
Well, but-
by Griffin Butson.
It's a great little cross.
Wasn't that effectively played by the Portage Poynette player?
It was, but it was not a pass.
Okay.
Because Tim is, of course, referring to the fact that if you pass it back to your keeper, he's not allowed to play it with his hands. But if the redirect is not intentional, the keeper is allowed to play it.
Yeah, and it definitely wasn't intentional, so I guess it's a good call.
Kreckman now finds Fox. Fox with a nice job of keeping that ball in play after the tackle.
And then he draws the foul. He's not getting back up. I think he's hurt.
Appears to me that they're waving the waving for the trainer. Who?
Here she comes.
I think she was looking for a signal for sure to come over, and I thought they gave it to her a couple times.
I don't think she saw it. I can understand you probably don't want to just run out into the middle of the game if they restart it and you're in the middle of the field.
I could be wrong, but from the looks of it, it appears that looks like he might have twisted his ankle. Just kind of the way he went down, the way he sat up after trying to get back up. If I were to guess, my guess would be the ankle.
A couple of the starters coming out to help him off the field.
Just in case he needed a shoulder to lean on.
Good show of team spirit there, and
Yeah, you can tell he's really limping there.
I can see the players are wearing their new parkas that the Oregon Boosters bought them this year.
One of the fantastic sponsors of these broadcasts, also responsible for so many of the things that our athletes in this community are able to take advantage of, such as those fantastic overcoats.
Right.
This is a good time for us to remind ourselves that our sponsors are Bill's Food Center, the Stoughton Health, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, the Oregon Area Communities Coalition, and the One Community Bank. Without them, broadcasts like this are not possible. That free kick goes out of bounds, and that'll be a goal kick by United. If your organization would like to join our group of sponsors who make Panther sports possible, please contact Paul at ocamedia.com for more information. That's Paul at ocamedia.com.
And so we've gotten the word that the One Community Bank clock is working again. We're starting the 77th minute now, so I think, Jeff, you were pretty much spot on with your estimate earlier.
Not too shabby.
Right.
So we do have just under 3 minutes to play. That ball controlled by Poynette. Our apologies to the folks at home. I keep calling them Poynette. It is the Portage Poynette United soccer team. It's a co-op of sorts. Just so easy to say Poynette.
It's shorthand. It's their nickname.
And they're all saying, well, Portage has the same amount of syllables. That ball is now controlled by Kreckman. Kreckman pushes forward, finds Schaefer. Schaefer just too much on his first touch just gets away from him. He's got some good ideas, some good athleticism, and just seems like his first touch likes to get away from him a little bit. United controls. Trying to get that cross, but didn't quite get it off. Goal ball now.
A little surprised this late in the game that the Portage Poynette team didn't come forward a little more aggressively. They kept 4 guys back that time. And given the fact that there's 3 minutes left and they're down 2, I would think this would be a good time for them to put some pressure on.
Absolutely. I agree. I mean, what's at this stage of the game, is it going to matter if you lose by 2 or lose by 4, right?
Right, exactly. Exactly. I'd rather be aggressive, and even if that means we lose 6-2, but we have a chance to tie it against Oregon, I'd go for it.
And absolutely, with the way they've been playing, if they got a little more aggressive and pushed forward, they might just do that.
Yeah, because this is not the starting defense, and they haven't had the composure that you see when Luke and Casey and some of the others are back there.
Kreckman now, he intercepts the ball. Loses his footing, though.
The field might be getting a little slippery as the temperature comes down. Oh, he got away with fumbling the throw in there because the team was substituting.
I'm not 100% convinced they wouldn't have just let him do it over. He never even got the ball over his head.
Right. I see this team leads the conference in man buns.
I noticed that is a theme of the team. Perhaps a bit of team unity involved in that.
Kind of like when the Oregon players all dye their hair blonde when they go to state.
Possibly. An all-season thing.
Right. Oh, that was a nice shot.
That was a nice shot. Perhaps inspired by former head coach Kevin May from Oregon.
Right. We're in our last minute here.
Chris Nelson under duress. Back to Kreckman. He clears.
Good composure there.
That's going to go out of bounds. We're going to get a throw. United throws it in. See a lot of watching on this back line from United with only one player high. Why not throw 2 of those players into that soft spot? That ball probably wouldn't have gotten so easily cleared out by Oregon.
Well, and plus, Oregon, even if they don't get the shot off here.
Referee with his flag up the whole time.
Oh, okay.
I believe the center judge perhaps ignoring it, knowing that the game was effectively over.
Yeah, all I was going to say is had they pressed forward, Oregon wouldn't have been able to run out that last minute the way they did.
Absolutely. We do want to thank everyone for joining our broadcast tonight. We do want to take one last chance to thank our sponsors who make this programming possible. The Bills Food Center, Stoughton Health, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Join our team today and help us support our student athletes. And the Oregon Area Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. There to help. Oregon cares. The final on the One Community Bank scoreboard is Oregon 4, United 1. Please join us at our next broadcast. Or rather, I'm sorry, 4-2. I did say 4-1. The final score was 4-2 in favor of Oregon. We do want to, again, thank all our sponsors. If you would like to join in your organization would like to join our group of sponsors, please contact Paul at ocamedia.com for more information. OCA Media is your local community access television station. We broadcast locally sourced, entertaining, and informative programs on Charter and TDS cable. Check out our live streams and archived programs on the YouTube channel or visit the program guide or more information at ocamedia.com. You can find us on Charter Cable Channel 984, TDS Channel 120, and also on the YouTube channel. Just search OCA Media. And then, of course, please consider supporting productions like this soccer match tonight at OCA Media, as we are a non-profit organization. And with your help, we can continue to provide quality viewers throughout the Dane County with programming like this. Again, please contact Paul at ocamedia.com for more information. Tim, one last thought before we wrap up tonight's broadcast.
Well, as we've said a couple of times tonight, it was a great opportunity to get some players some playing time that don't often see the field. And we saw a couple of them I thought really earned a little bit more time. Juan Carcano, I thought Liam Holtzen looked solid. And I think there were a few situations where some of the other players maybe have earned themselves a little bit more playing time. But this was probably a team that they're going to feel like they should have scored some more goals on.
Absolutely. Although I do think that it was a good choice for the long haul, both this season and next season, to get these players this type of meaningful action with a tight score. They're going to learn a lot from it and probably deepen their bench because of it.
Absolutely, I agree.
Again, we do appreciate everything, and I'd like to thank again our able-bodied cameraman, Paul Zwicker, tonight. For myself and Tim Higgins, please have a wonderful evening, and everybody drive home safe.
We'll be back Friday night for a game against, who do we have Friday night? Totino Grace, Minnesota School.
Minnesota coming down. We will see you then. Thank you.